He is on the board of directors of the National Wood Flooring Association, WFF, and he is very interested in promoting the flooring industry worldwide. Please welcome Mr. Mar2010.
Thank you very much. I have a tough topic to make this afternoon, only because of the fact that the U.S. economy is struggling at this point. What I want to go over today is current trends and issues in the U.S. flooring market, and cover ways to get improved this slow recovery process. As he said, I am the owner of Family Flooring Hawaii. We've been importing different types of environmental friendly flooring for about 12 years. We've been doing family flooring and other marine types of flooring. I'm based in Hawaii, but we ship pretty much all across the United States and even a little bit into Europe and Australia. Now what I'm going to do is cover the trends in the U.S. flooring market. Some of the topics will be an economic outlook, any kind of economic downturns affecting flooring sales today, a recovery forecast, as well as a varying pace of recovery. Some sectors of the market will recover quicker than others, and changes in the consumer preferences on who is buying flooring now, current trends in style and in materials. In this economic outlook, we can find that between 1992 and 2005, the U.S. flooring market grew steadily, as we all know. It peaked in about 2004, about 10% of the total flooring market. From 2005 to 2009, flooring demand contracted sharply to a 20.2 annual contraction of new home sales and about 11.9% annual rate of flooring sales decline. By the third quarter of 2009, we saw a slight recovery begin. Existing home sales were up 30% in the second quarter of 2009, estimated to be up about 5.7% for that year. Most important market of wood flooring manufacturers, about 10% of the purchases of existing flooring homes initiate flooring purchases within 1 year. 2010 and beyond, you can see the non-residential market will continue to decline. 2010 is going to be slow. The residential market is projected to continue to grow, and flooring sales is projected to grow at about 2.2% in 2010 to $1.7 billion, and higher in 2011 and 2012. Interest rates projected increase will of course affect our flooring sales in 2013, so we expect a little bit of a slowdown possibly at that time. Now, the U.S. flooring trends, as you can see by the graph, is pretty much a steady long-term growth. You can see pretty much of an incline, though between the years 2005 and 2008, 2009 and 2010, we've seen a decrease, as you can see by this graph. There's varying paces of recovery. Existing home sales continue to recover, usually a 6 to 1 year delay from sales of an existing home to beginning a major remodeling renovation project. Residential builder market seems to be coming back. Significant upturns in residential housing starts and building permits in late 2009 show that. Non-residential market is continuing to decline through 2010 as the recession continues to pass on all the sectors of the economy. Decline on non-residential market continues. Non-residential sales are expected to drop to 9.6 in 2010 to 19.8 in total sales, U.S. sales, or $329 million. As you can see by this graph, the blue line indicates the total percentage of wood flooring sales, but the pink line represents the square feet. As you can see, the blue line is dipping, which indicates that they're probably spending less money on their flooring at this point, which is indicative of a recession. The pink line is steady and fairly flat, which says that there are still some purchases being made, but again, they're pretty much price conscious. As you go on, you can see that there's flat or no growth or even a decline. And how do we develop the market? How do we meet the needs of our customers? That's the question at this point. We want to be able to overcome, drive that line up. We also want to look at who is our customer. Remodeling replacement was about 38% in 2002, which is a fairly high volume, and about 34% for builders, 28% for other markets. Then, as we see in 2009, the remodeling replacement market actually went up to 52%, which is a pretty good increase, which shows you that people are not necessarily buying new homes, but remodeling the ones that they live in. Then we've got 25% of that in the builders market, which is again a very slow but steady, hopefully, recovery. What does the customer really want? That's the question, and we have to go through that. The customer wants the trends that are in the industry. Remodeling homeowners want easy installation. Installation is the key, something that they can put down themselves and save the money. Pre-finished and engineered wood floors seem to be strong. Glue down and float in installation greatly lowers installation costs. And engineered floors accounted for 50% of all wood flooring sales in 2009, up 33% from 2002. While there are fewer large commercial orders, there will be more high-end small orders. Consumers are buying rustic looks, hand-scraped and distressed flooring, bamboo, and other exotic woods, which is huge. These are some of the woods that they buy, and of course they're mine. Non-residential market will continue to decline through 2010. Decline on non-residential market continues. Non-residential sales are expected to drop 9.6% in 2010 to about 18.9%, 19.8% of total U.S. sales, or $329 million. Trends in consumer demand. These are important for you as the exporter, you as the manufacturer, and us as the importer. U.S. customers are becoming more and more green. That's the key right now. Green is the key. Sustainable flooring will continue to grow. Even though the wood flooring industry has declined in double digits during 2009, bamboo has grown at nearly 5% in that period. Demand for more healthy flooring options is also the key. Low to no VOCs in materials. Americans are willing to pay more for sustainable, reliable, eco-credentials will increase marketability. Lacey Act is also very important. Imported wood now must have certification to show it was legally harvested based on the laws of that sovereign nation, not necessarily the U.S. laws, but of that country, though they will be enforced in the United States. So if you're an exporter or an importer, this is very important for you to understand and comply with, unfortunately, because it's a lot of work. One option is to obtain FSC certification at a third-party organization verifying legally harvesting. You can help your customer by filling out all the relevant forms, including the wood's country, origin, species, and chain of custody information. This is all very important. If you don't have that, you're going to run into problems. Problems like Gibson's Guitars did just recently in the United States for importing rosewood from Madagascar that was illegally harvested during a coup of that country. Since the supply of imported wood that can meet these requirements will go down, while the demand of sustainable wood is going up, obtaining your FSC certification will make your products more desirable for your U.S. customers and will make your customers want what they want in the future, and that will be sustainable green flooring. Thank you very much. My name is Mark Elwell, and Hawaii we say aloha and mahalo.